We're doing something different. So you got to lock on from 6 o'clock every morning, right here on Pure Radio TT. Before we went, taking some music and so on, Barry White man on the shift. Yeah, DJ Max man. Right, Max, you were gonna chat to Roger about a couple of things.
Yes, you were speaking about sales, right?
Yes, number one skill.
And for some people it's difficult, even though they may have the skill, but to put a self out there is a different thing.
Yeah,
that
some
confidence.
Some people are introverted. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That way to have that confidence to talk with people and that bravery.
Yeah. Alright, so it comes with practice. So in our sales course, what we have found is that the introverts perform better than the extroverts. Yeah. Because in sales, when you're selling, you're not really supposed to be out talking your client. You're supposed to be asking questions. Right. So introverts are better at asking questions and listening. They're not listening to answer the question. Yeah. They're listening to listen and understand the perspective of the client, and then can ask a follow-up question and guide the conversation along to make the sale. Okay. That's a real skill that any human being can master, including teenagers. Right. Yeah. And that's the number one skill in business. Handling objections, turning no's into yeses, closing deals. A lot of salespeople scared to close, they're scared to ask for that money. Yes. You have to learn how to ask for that money. Yeah. How soon would you like to start this contract? Next week or next month? Things like that. How will you be paying for this? Cash or check? That's a close. Yeah. And that's very, very important. It's nothing complicated. Now these important skills, anybody can learn them and start making money. Because every business out there in Port of Spain needs salespeople. Every single one.
I learned a long time ago that sales is a mindset and everybody sells.
Yes.
Roger, you ever had a girlfriend along the
Plenty. Plenty.
Roger sold.
I'm a salesman.
Julian, girlfriends? The girlfriends, Julian?
I'm sure the Black Cinderella has had relationships in the past.
I never pitched though. Hey.
You've been pitching every single day.
That's another discussion.
So for people who ain't really know how to do that sales pitching and putting themselves out there, the skill set, I have been seeing this thing coming up, the car boot sales. Them things on flea markets. You think that's a good kind of practice?
Yeah.
Because I already think I just want to sell them and I'm not trying to put it on Facebook.
But when you sign the customers like that, that's more on the customer service side. Sales is actually dealing with the clients, booking appointments, closing deals.
But starting like...
Yeah. But it's a good start.
Yeah, that was saying because there are some people that don't have the opportunity to jump in something that's already established to practice. So if they just, hustling and they have 15 sneakers that they buy that they realize and all their money on and they have to sell it.
Yeah.
How to make it wrap it wrong and like
I
buy it for 1,500, I want it for 6.
That's why I like to use the word. I love to use the word hustling instead of saying sometimes. Occasionally, because even though hustling has a slight negative connotation to some people out there,
same
they
thing.
put negative on it. This is very positive. And funny enough, a lot of people from the lower income brackets and below are hustlers. They have no choice, and they're hustling, selling. If you give them these skills, like I remember one of my friends I saw, he was very poor. He was selling DVDs on High Street San Fernando. Of course, he's not gangster, but he's rough. He grew up rough, right? And he wasn't smiling, so he wasn't getting much sales. I was like, dude, you want to show you some skills? He's like, okay, I teach sales. Right. So I took some DVDs from him, I started selling, and I showed him, I said, you have to smile. You have to smile and be very polite, right? Be enthusiastic. The more enthusiastic you are, the more deals you're going to close, the more DVDs you're going to sell. He's like, I showed him a couple. I sold about 3 DVDs one time, bap. Just out there, it was an Infinity War. That's an easy sell. But still,
point in time.
Big smile. Hey, miss, how you doing? You bought us, you want an Infinity War for your son? And she's like, she actually paused and she's like, yeah, and this is because you're nice people and enthusiastic.
But I would say that I had my first solo event about a month ago. It was a birthday party and I was I was nervous. Because I say, man, I've never done this before, I read my little book, I pay a little attention. Hear the mess people went through and say, I'm going to try this thing, and I say, how am I going to sell these tickets? Because A little bit out there, but a little bit inside too. Now people was knowing for next city watch me and they little thing and I feel a real kind of way. But thinking that I over people, I was like 10 tickets. I ended up pushing on about 85, 90, 100. Easy me a lot.
That's easy to do, yeah.
And it easy,
Yeah.
You're saying it easy,
so like in our sales training course, we
we
teach people how to do the call script. Right? And once you have a call script, you have a structure to follow, making call after call after call after call, so you don't have to think too much. Yeah, because calling client, I'm like, hey, how you doing? I just called to say hi, but I have something to sell you, you know? No, you want to do a call script, like, hi, this is Roger Moore, so got a minute? Yes? Okay, then you go in your thing.
Nice.
Right? Sales. Yeah? So we actually teach cold calling, and that's unique because most sales courses out there do not teach cold calling. Cold calling is calling up people that you don't know. Because now it's not about who you know in business, it's not about who you can know. That's why your selling skill is so important. I can get into any organization I choose. Because I'm a salesman. I'm a master in sales. I work my way into any organization. I got into the SEC already without an appointment.
And as I said,
Securities and Exchange Commission.
As I said, I think sales is all about mindset. Everybody sells without realizing.
Yep.
It's,
You're selling right now.
Yeah,
Sales is communication.
Exactly. Even if you people who a lot of people are, and I mean I have my businesses, right? And I've come across, but I can't sell. I don't like selling. Heck, as a business owner, I don't like sales either.
I love sales.
But it's a means to an end, and you need the dollars and cents as we're talking about it.
But that will flip. When you do cash flow, that will change drastically, very fast.
I know, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Over my years, I realized its value, and its value is what channeled me to understand. I like it. You know, because hey, that's my end game. It's this, and I need to get there. And I have a mentor of mine, a business mentor of mine, who taught us that sales is a mindset. So when I use the examples of the relationship,
Was that Robbie, your mentor?
No, it wasn't him. It was another one of my mentors.
Big up to Robbie, my man.
Definitely. And it's my instrument. You know, they've been instrumental in how I have grown as a business owner.
Nice.
And I mean, they taught not just that concept, hey, if you're in a relationship, but you have a job, you have to go try an interview.
Yes.
That's
a sale. That's a sale right there. Yeah.
One thing I learned in business, I learned from Simon Batiste from Question Mark and
Right.
Make it work. Whatever you're doing, make it work. If you find it dipping, figure it out and make it work. Figure out why it dipping.
Don't be scared of making mistakes.
Yeah, mistakes are happen.
Make as many mistakes as possible.
You have to bust your chin as a child. That was it.
Going back to the very first thing we were talking about, school teaches, right?
Yes.
School teaches us that failure
is bad.
The opposite of success, and by extension is bad. But what is the opposite of success, Cinderella?
What kind of thing is this?
What is the opposite?
This is the first day of school and all.
Front and center. Front and center.
Making mistakes is a
It's
positive
part-
thing,
it's
not
part-
a bad
it's part
thing.
of
It's not,
success.
making mistakes is not an indication of failure. Making mistakes is part of the process of becoming successful.
Yeah, and I
So the opposite of success in essence is exactly from what you said about figuring it out. The opposite is actually quitting and stopping.
Yes.
But failure is what I mean. We like food, right? I saw the first time you made them pasta and them thing was so good.
Hello,
And
my
mommy-
first pasta was very impressive, right? It had aggression.
Mom,
We have no proof.
Thank you, Mom.
She must say, no, but that's my point though.
Yeah.
The first time you do anything, you're gonna make a mistake, you're gonna fail. Drivers, artists, sportsmen, you fail the first time. Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
A
Lost a lot of races.
A lot of people don't remember. Usain at age 16 came last.
Yes. Yeah.
When he was running in school,
studying
So even in sport, even like me as an athlete, I am one of those rare badminton players. I have the least trophies out of all the top national players. I have the least trophies. I won the least tournaments. I am consistently losing. My last tournament in earlier this year, nationals, I lost because I'm national champion 2018. 2019, I lost. My mom died in January, so I was a bit distracted. Yeah. But you know, you think I'm gonna quit? No way. I'm getting better and better all the time.
I don't know what that
And I'm turning 39 next week Friday.
Congratulations.
Wait, when is the 10th of January?
Nah, man.
That's this Friday?
You what? The
It's
third?
The 10th.
Or the
That's
10th?
my birthday.
I'm born in bikes.
This Friday, man, this Friday.
Calendar in here.
I'll be 39 with a six-pack, obviously. Just training hard. Never give up.
Yeah, one thing is that I don't like to fail, so when I fail, I make sure it don't happen again. At least not in the same way.
You know, it's the same way.
I could fail in another day. I can't.
Not the same
Like
exactly.
10 years ago, I had a bicycle courier company. We were doing deliveries in 15 minutes. What it take on the company an hour and a half to do, right? And it was a fantastic idea. And if I bring it back now, it'll still make money because nobody brave enough to even try it in
I
Port.
hear the escort service of the police is illegal, huh?
That God was not there.
Okay.
Yeah. So during the summit, when they had to get the invitations out to people, we are the ones that got the invitations out because they were desperate. They had no choice.
Yeah.
And I mean, we shocked them the first time they gave us 150 invitations to send out. We did it in like an hour and a half. It blew their minds. Because Port of Spain apparently is very small when you're on a bike. It's fast. You could go up and down street and down and up street, right? I fail in that business because of my lack of leadership skills. But I would never make those mistakes
But
again.
again, failure is part of the journey.
Exactly.
Part of going from point A,
That's how you learn.
where you're at,
Yeah.
to point B, which is success, which is the end game, which is where you want to get to. And all these that we're talking about here, right? And this girl Tishon is telling me here that Alibaba fails so many times. And I mean, people who are online know Alibaba.com. I mean,
Same with Amazon.
we can stay here till Rodney and Zion come on at 7 o'clock this evening, and we can talk about story after story about people who fail. Failure is part of success.
That's part of
It's part
success.
of the journey.
Yeah.
You know, and all these things that we're talking about. Roger Moore, from the president of Cashflow Clubs Caribbean, is here with us this morning. And these are the things that the Cashflow Clubs actually teaches you, because these are the concepts that Roger himself and a lot of other business owners and entrepreneurs, but there is a difference between a business owner and an entrepreneur, right?
Entrepreneurs start many businesses. Business owners tend to just do one or two.
Right. And that's where you get the difference between the S quadrant and the B quadrant.
Yeah. And
then the I
we
quadrant.
start businesses, entrepreneurs start businesses to solve a problem. Business owners just build business to just make money and make profit.
And my mentor, you mentioned his name, Rob, he told me that the other day. And I said, hey Rob, what's the difference between an entrepreneur and a business owner? Because you said it the other day and I didn't really study when he said it, you know. And he was like, the difference between a business owner and an entrepreneur. Business owner is all about the money.
Yeah.
An entrepreneur is about the vision.
Yes. Yeah. So like the mission of Cashflow Clubs and even of the Richard Company is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity. The mission of the Sales Training Company, the Sales Training Academy, is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity.
So tell us a little bit about the Cashflow Clubs and the Sales Academy in terms of the persons you have had that come through. Right? Because, I mean, we're talking about success and failure,
Yeah.
right? Tell me about those who would have come through. Let's just say, all right, maybe like Black Cinderella, who was doing her first event and she never had any sales experience or anything. From a person like that coming in and then what they look like on when they finish.
Oh, it's completely different. From the very, like say, the first session, of course they're in this dream world after the first session, because they're seeing this whole, you know when you saw the Matrix movie, when they
Everything
you see numbers
Red
and that's when you realize, oh my god, there are literally opportunities and deals everywhere. Almost every single building is a potential opportunity to make money.
See the code.
It's everywhere, right? It's not, you know, so you move from a place of scarcity mentally to a place of abundance mentally, and that makes a huge difference. It more so than we could acknowledge here live on air, because I mean, it's profound changes, profound changes. Everybody is not the same after Cashflow.
In fact, and as you're saying that, you say you have classes that see making my card here like stunning. If when you can go to the place, and the places, I want to read out.
Yeah, of course.
The corner of St. Augustine Circular Road and
Stratham Lodge.
Stratham Lodge.
Stratham Lodge Road,
So
St. Augustine.
if you know Yuri Spec, we have 4 buildings
down
east
the
of
road.
Yuri Spec. We're in the corner of the street. There's a big building. We
Red
have
and blue.
a big red and blue building. Is a very nice sizable building, and that's why I kind of want you to come and do a dancing
Like,
event.
oh
and-
God!
yeah, because we're looking for stuff for the agents to get into, and you know, the mission of Remax, and it's very unique. The mission of Remax is to actually produce the region's top agents and entrepreneurs. So we actually encourage our agents to start businesses.
Well, I love that.
They go into property management, and we help them grow their property management business along with selling real estate and real estate investment.
So in your journey though, because I mean through Richard Pollard, Cashflow Quadrants, and even Business of the 21st Century, which are the 3 books of Kiyosaki that I would have dealt with. in
Right,
my
yeah.
time, right? He talks about that journey from quadrant to quadrant. Right? So generally, in theory, how it's supposed to work and it should work and it can work as an employee, you can start a small business, and from the small business, sales and all these different skill sets.
You build the
develop
teams,
it,
and then
you get into big business, which big business
where you can actually step away from your
franchise.
business and it still makes money.
Right,
That's
exactly.
the most important.
That's it.
There-
That's
there-
where
there are two
young, retire young,
Yeah, there are two
retire rich.
benchmarks. There are two benchmarks to a big business actually that differentiates a big business from a small business or specialist. The fact of money-wise, 10 million gross profit or more than 500 people in the organization.
Yeah, that's a big business. Yeah. Big
big business where you can walk away, right?
That's even bigger.
And then from there,
you have a small business, I'll be able to
and
walk
then
away.
you from there you get into investments, so you get into real estate and bonds and stocks and so on, and then that money eventually buys your
That's why
lifestyle.
we teach business and investing. We teach both in the same class, and we teach both people together.
And I was about to ask you by going through that pattern of what Robert talks through, because I mean that's where Cashflow controls come from, and those are the principles taught. In terms of your journey, though, you spoke about playing badminton, and then we have Remax and we have Cashflow quadrants, and your mom was the one who made you make
Cashflow quadrants. Oh yeah, she was very determined. Yeah.
So in terms of your journey, though, because I mean not all the time is it going to work that you go employment to self-employed, and you jump from quadrant to quadrant depending on the opportunity.
Or you could be in several quadrants at the same time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's one of the goals.
So I'm in the S quadrant and B quadrant and heading towards I. No, making a journey towards I.
Tell
So
the public what I
S
mean.
means self-employed.
Right.
So in some aspects, because I still run classes, I still I love what I do. I don't want to give it up.
Yeah.
So I've given up some of the classes to some of my team members. So for example, next week Sunday we started a new Cashflow course that's going to be taught by one of my team members named Doon Bassi. So he's going to run the class. It's easy to train people to run classes and that kind of thing. So I'm somewhere between self-employed and business owner where I can step away from my business and I can still run. But I'm still in the point where I still kind of have to participate and help it grow.
Which one came first, the Remax or Cashflow?
Oh, Remax is very recent. Cashflow is 14 years old.
Okay.
We started Cashflow in 2005, turned into business in 2009.
Remax just seems older than that. though.
Remax is an older company overall.
Is that like 4 years ago?
14 years old. Oh my, somebody says
Stay at school, kids. Stay at school.
I maintain my youth.
I know that she coming with her. She forever
God.
16 though.
But we brought Remax down in 2017. Just 2.5 years ago, and we're already delighted.
Congratulations on survival, though.
Thank you. Just a recession and we're growing. That's it. That's a very
I
important
think
thing.
I still in the SB thing because I do stage manage.
Yeah.
I teach dance. And I dance, and when I just manage, I was like, well, take this job.
Yeah.
You
So-
need the dancers here, they can have a cool group.
So I want you to seriously think about the hip hop dance
Yeah,
at
we
our
did
office
that,
and teach some relaxation, some hip hop
Yes,
dance.
literally, we doing it now. We had a whole.
I don't know, Shima card already. See, I don't
Yeah.
say.
So definitely, I mean, we're inside this morning, the Right Start Morning
One
program.
more question before we
Go on.
touch back out. They want to know about the classes and the costs.
I'm gonna get, and I was going to tell you that we'll get into that when we come back.
All right, cool.
Right.
Hold on.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get into that when we come back. It's the Right Start.